Hi and welcome to Healthy Life Hacks. I'm Jefferies, the present day wise woman, a realistic naturopath coming to you from the surfing beaches of Australia. This podcast is for those who are wanting to really rock their lives and health and live from a place of prevention. Let's get into today's episode. Would you eat rotten meat? Get this for a visual. It's a hot summer's day. You have your favorite cut of meat, whatever it is, meat, chicken, pork, whatever, if you're a meat eater kind of person. You leave it out in the sun for the day. What does it look like in a few minutes, in a few hours' time? What does it look like? That thing is off. It stinks, it's putrid, and it's absolutely rotten. And yet, guys, when your digestive system is out of balance, and in particularly your digestive enzymes are out of balance, that's what's happening inside your gut. Have you ever cooked a barbecue and you've put the meat on the grill and the grill wasn't hot enough yet? And when you do that, you see all the juices starting to leach out of it. You see it look like it's broiling. It's not cooking. That's what's happening in your gut. As a naturopath, what I care about is not just what you eat, what your body is able to digest properly and then take up the nutrients from. The most prescribed thing that I always prescribed in clinic was digestive enzymes. Why? Because so many people have their guts out of balance. And in fact, this is the biggest area that naturopaths think the complete opposite to the Western medical model. And I want to talk into that in this episode. How do you know if your gut is out of balance and foods are stewing instead of digesting, and that your enzyme profile is out of balance? So how do you know if your gut is out of balance, particularly in the area of enzymes? Well, here's a couple of the things you want to look out for. First one is bloating, farting, that real uncomfortable kind of gut feel. You might have a few mouthfuls of food and then your body just goes, you're a bit off all the time. Things just don't sit right. You might find that you get things like reflux. You might have intolerances. Gluten intolerance and dairy intolerances are the two easiest things for a naturopath to bring back into balance, because there's just an imbalance in gut chemistry. Before I get into this part, just please know, if your doctor has prescribed you medication for your reflux, I'm not telling you to stop it. I'm not telling you to disregard anything that your doctor has told you. I'm going to suggest some foods that might be able to help you bring your gut back into balance. That's what I am going to do. So we really do look at this the complete opposite to medicos. We just do. If someone presents, to their local doctor generally, and they've got heartburn and, bloating and distension of the belly and just everything's like, just feeling really off in the gut. So often they'll be prescribed some kind of antacid, something to settle that acidic reflux that they're experiencing. Okay. Now, as a naturopath, we don't do that. We just don't do that. We look to see what's been happening. Now, in our world, and this is our world, not the Western medical model, but in our world, things like stress, worry, and overwork absolutely throw our gut chemistry. And it's so common for people to hold stress in their gut. So when we're burning the candle at both ends, our body's like, worry or whatever it is. And it's not the big worries nowadays. It's the little ones that compound that make a difference. But when we do that, imagine your gut is like it's a big crock pot. In Chinese medicine, we say it's like a big crock pot. And everything's meant to go in there. It's like, cooks and breaks it down. And so it can go through to the next process for absorption. If stress, worry, overwork life has literally dampened, it's put the fire out in your belly, food is stewing instead of digesting, and it's like that rotten, putrid bit of meat, what happens is your body, in that dampening process, it just sets an imbalance in digestive enzymes. the end result is the body goes, oh, this steak's stuck, nothing's working. It's like, hey, chuck out some acid, trying to make it, digest to be able to go through. And that's where you start getting this. This is layman's terms, guys, but this is the easiest way I can think of how to explain it to you. But the body, it overreacts the other way. And so the doc says, which is fair enough, the doc says, wow, acid there, let's give you something to suppress that. Let's layer your gut. Let's just settle that heartburning and thing. And please, like I'm saying, if the doctor says take your medication, take your medication. I'm not telling you not to do that. As a naturopath, we go at it a little bit different way. So digestive enzymes are found naturally in some foods, and they're also, your body can help, can work with them producing them when everything's in balance. And their job is to break down the food into smaller particles so that they can be digested and you can start pulling up all the nutrients from them. That's what a digestive enzyme does. But if your gut is out of balance and you don't have enough enzymes, your body overreacts and produces the extra acids. So as a naturopath, if I have someone who's presenting with signs that the gut chemistry is out of balance, I prescribe digestive enzymes. I do. I prescribe digestive enzymes because I want to work on what's happening behind it. So I just want to explain too that enzymes are different to probiotics. A lot of people go, oh, I'm having my yogurt and I'm doing all those things. No, it's different. So enzymes help your body to break down food. Cool. They don't help you poo. They're not laxatives or any of that stuff. They don't make you poo properly. So I don't think they're going to fix that problem. It's not. And they're different to probiotics. Probiotics are the good bacteria that are there to help pretty much your large intestine to have it be able to facilitate what it's meant to do. Enzymes are up in that top gut part. So when you eat, food goes into your stomach. That's where the enzymes are. It gets broken down. It goes into the small intestine, which is where you absorb your water and fat-soluble nutrients. And then what's there goes into your large intestine, where you'll find all your probiotics. And they help keep that, that last process going before everything goes out as waste. That's its job. Enzymes are enzymes, probiotics are probiotics. We're talking about enzymes today. That first place when food hits your upper gut. A lot of people nowadays, and have for a long time, it's a traditional therapy that people have apple cider vinegar before their meals. It's great. It tastes like shit. I love it. I have it before my meals. It's good for me. So guys, apple cider vinegar doesn't contain digestive enzymes. And your actual digestive enzymes in your gut are about 100 times more acidic than apple cider vinegar. Is apple cider vinegar good for you? Yes. However, it's not the answer if your gut chemistry is that far out of balance, just so you know. So as a practitioner, we prescribe lots of different kinds of digestive enzymes, but there's some really good foods that are rich in enzymes that are going to help you out. You don't have to do it as a supplement if you're having enough of the right foods. That's the thing. You want to do it with the foods or the supplement? It's great if you can do it with foods, and I want to share them with you. So if you're taking a supplement, you always have it before the meal. That's it. If you can take it 10 or 15 minutes before the meal, that's ideal. If you do have an acidic kind of buildup, some of the foods that can help to settle you, now these do not contain the enzymes. However, they can just soothe an irritation in the gut. Things like bananas. Bananas work, melons work, oatmeal, like porridge, that works. Yogurt, but not sweetened yogurt, your traditional kind of acidophilus yogurts, and green vegetables. The other thing that we see a lot of people having first thing in the morning, which is good for you, okay, it's good for you. However, it's not forming digestive enzymes, and that's lemon juice. The traditional way of using lemon juice is that you'll have the juice of a lemon first thing in the morning in warm water. Now that's to support the detoxifying body systems. It's not doing anything to do with digestive enzymes. And in fact, it's interesting. A lemon is acidic outside your body. However, it's alkaline forming when it's digested. So it's not doing anything to help digestive enzymes. It is supporting detoxifying body systems. I just wanted to clear that up too. And please, like the same as my dentist gets on my back about, if you have lemon juice in the morning, don't, like after you have it, please rinse your mouth really, really, really well with water to flush it out after you've had, because the lemon juice is acidic and won't help your teeth chemistry. Don't go brushing your teeth straight away without rinsing your mouth really, really well first. Okay, that's just a little message from my dentist, who I love. He's a really cool guy, and he's into natural things, but it is something that's real. So if you are a lemon juice drinker in the morning, make sure you always rinse your mouth well after you have it. That was a side note, but interesting. Okay, let's jump into, these are some of the foods that are rich in enzymes, and I'll share with you my favorites. The first three directly contain the enzymes that we need. Okay, so I really like them. The first one is pineapple, and I love it. In my garden at the moment, I have got about 3 dozen pineapple plants, all with pineapples on them. It is pineapple growing season, and I'm very excited. I get to eat them in the next 3 to 6 months. They'll be ready. Yeah, it's so good. I love pineapples. Pineapples absolutely contain exactly the digestive enzymes that we need to support our gut. So does pawpaw. If you're North American, you call it papaya. Same thing. And whether you're doing the yellow ones or the red pawpaws, the orange ones, whichever ones, doesn't matter. They're all the same. So does kiwi fruit. Okay, and the kiwi fruit, whether you're doing the gold ones or the green ones, doesn't matter. Now, those three are my favorite foods to be able to support digestive system. They really are. However, really important. As soon as you cut the piece of fruit, the enzymes start breaking down. You have got like a 15, 20-minute window to eat that fruit. Now, if you can't eat a whole pineapple in a sitting, then, eat what you can fresh then. Don't make it up into a fruit salad and then eat it in an hour's time. Because if you do, yes, you'll get great nutrition from the fruit. However, you're not going to get the enzymes. So if you read somewhere and like Jen says, yeah, pineapple's good for enzymes. Yeah, you've got like a 15 to 20-minute window to be able to eat it in. Exactly the same with pawpaw, papaya, and exactly the same with kiwi fruit. And that's why I have 1 or 2 kiwi fruit a day. They're so good for your digestive system. They're the ideal fruit. Eat one of them. They're the perfect size that you can just eat it in a sitting, and they're loaded in the enzymes that you need to make sure that your gut chemistry is happy. Really cool fruit. They really are. Get organic where possible. Eat the skin where possible. That's it. If you are a meat eater, pineapple, pawpaw, or kiwi fruit are the best meat tenderizers that you will get. Mash it on it before you cook your meat. It pre-digests it for you. You will create raving fans out of all of your friends at the barbecue because you have just tenderized their meat in such an amazing way. So that's 3 foods, okay? 3 fruits that you can use and very effective. These other foods are all in the fermented category. Now, fermented foods also support digestive enzymes. So they are kefir, tempeh, any of your fermented kind of krauts and kimchis, things like that. Kombucha in balance, guys. I see people who are buying all the fancy bottled kombuchas nowadays. They're drinking heaps of them, but there's sugar content. They can still throw a gut. So in moderation, I just wanted to throw that in. And true miso. So there's some fermented foods which can also help support the digestive system and particularly digestive enzymes. I have one really important healthy life hack for this episode, and it is, please bring more digestive enzyme rich foods into your daily life. That's it. I don't care what your eating plan is. Start bringing some enzyme rich foods into your daily life eating plan. It's really important. I promise, look after it. You can do amazing things to your gut chemistry to bring it back into balance. That's it. So if you want to get a copy of the show notes, head over to healthylifehacks.com.au. And in the next episode, I'm going to talk about how to handle your life when you screw up. Do we all screw up sometimes? Yeah. I just want to talk about how to handle life when you do that. I want to thank you for being here today. If you enjoyed my podcast, please let me know by leaving a review where you're listening in from. Every month, I draw one lucky person who leaves a review to have a free 1-hour consultation with me. If you would like to receive a free copy of my Feed Your Body ebook, simply click the link in the comments below and join my newsletter, and we will get that free ebook sent to you. I welcome your emails, and you can write to me at podcast@healthylifehacks.com.au. Until next time, remember, when it comes to life, live it, love it, and get on with it.